Now we're going to start with the algebra questions, which is the basically called as simple equations. This is usually taught in grade 6 and grade 7 of CBSE. Okay, now they are asking us this part specifically because the CBSE introduces strict algebra in grade 6. Grade 7 is where they go ahead on solving the equations. So this is part B, wherein we are starting this, wherein we are solving the simple equations. This is called as an equation. Why is this called as an equation? An equation is something that has an equal to sign. So anything that you see is called as with an equal to sign is called as an equation. If you see something like x squared plus 2x plus 3 is equal to y, this you see in here, this is also an equation. Okay, so this is an equation in here. So how do we solve this? Now the term when you get solve means you have to find the value of the variable. Okay, you have to find the value of the variable. So x's value you are supposed to find out. So how will you find that out? You are going to send this towards the other side. You have to make x as the subject. What you're going to do, you're going to make x as the subject. Subject means what? Subject means x will be alone on one side and everything slowly will be sent to the other side of the equal to sign. Okay, so here if I'm sending this towards this side, this plus, when it goes towards the other side it becomes minus. So it becomes x is equal to 4 will be in its place. When this has gone, it becomes minus 2. So x is equal to 4 minus 2, 2 will be the answer for this one. Likewise, when the plus 5 goes towards the other side in here, it becomes x remains here itself. The 7 is on the other side and this 5 goes and becomes minus 5. So it becomes x is equal to 2 is what you get again in this particular equation. Now how are you going to do? Are you going to send the 2 first or you're going to send this one? Always see that 2 is very close to x. You cannot send this. It is in multiplication. You cannot send it. First of all, you have to get rid of this term. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep 2x like that itself. You're going to send 5. Minus 3 is going towards the other side. It becomes plus 3. Then it becomes 2x is equal to 5 plus 3 becomes 8. Okay, then this is in multiplication. So when multiplication goes towards the other side, it goes in division. So x is equal to 8 upon 2 division, no, this one. Then you know you have already done putting it reducing the fractions. So 2 1s are 2 4s are you will do. Okay, so x is equal to 4 is what you will get for this one. Okay, further going ahead, we are doing some more questions, which is y plus 5 is equal to 27 is given to you. Now I need to make y as the subject. To make y as the subject, this has to go towards the other side. So y is equal to 27 plus 5 goes and becomes minus 5. So y is equal to 27 minus 5 becomes 22. Likewise, y minus 7 is equal to 0. When I send this minus 7 towards the other side, because I want to make y as the subject, y remains here and it becomes plus 0 plus 7. If 0 is here, plus 7 will come. So it becomes 0 plus 7, it is 7 only. Okay, likewise for the next one, z plus 5 is equal to 5 is given. I'm going to send this towards the other side of the equation. So z is equal to 5 plus 5 goes here and becomes a minus 5. So z is equal to 5 minus 5 will become a 0. So it can be 0 also. So you have solved for x, y, and z. So solve does not always means that you are going to find the value of x only. You can also find the value of y's and zeros. Now x, y, z, p, q, r, a, b, c, these are all called as variables. What are they called as? Variables. And why are they called as variables? Because their values are not fixed at all. Their values are not at all fixed. Okay, if for me x may be 1, for you if I say what is the value of x, you may think and say whatever you like. You may say 13, someone else may say 7, someone else may say 1000, someone else may say 5525. So likewise, because there is no fixed value for it, it is going to be like this. But if I say give me 2 apples, they are going to give me only 2 apples. If I say 2 mangoes, so they're going to give me only 2 mangoes, isn't it? They are going to give me only 2 mangoes. But if I say 2 water bottles, so they are going to give me only 2 water bottles, right? So the numbers are fixed. If I say 3 water bottles, then he's going to give me 3 water bottles. No, don't worry, my drawing is, I don't know why it is so bad today. Okay, so this is what is happening. 3 means it is always 3 in quantity. 2 means it is always 2 in quantity. If I say 2 apples and you're giving me 5 apples in the hand, I'll say, what, have you gone mad? So these are called as, numbers are called as constants. What are they called as? Constant. Their value is fixed. Constant means fixed values. Whereas x, y, z, they can have different values. So they are called as variables. from the different equations that we have seen, here x was 2, here x was 2, here x became 4. Here y was 22, here y is 7. So depending upon the equation, x, y, z values change, and so they are called as variables. Then moving ahead, we have s minus 7 is equal to 0. Then I have to simplify for s. So this complete thing will go here. I have to make s as the subject. So s is equal to 7. Minus 7 goes and becomes plus 7 over there. So s is equal to 7 plus 7, 14. Okay, likewise, to solve this, when I have to find z. So z is going to remain here. 5 has negative 5. Now when I'm sending with the sign, I have to send it towards the other side. I cannot just send it like that. So z is equal to 5, minus 5 goes and becomes plus 5. So z is equal to 10 you will get. Now here it is given as 3L is equal to 57. Okay, so how are you going to do? Now the 3 is in multiplication. So when it goes towards the other side, it becomes division. So L is equal to 57 upon 3. Okay, now you have done the fractions part already. 3 ones are 3 ones are, it will go, sorry, 3 ones are, it will go, and 2 will be left here. 9s are. So L is equal to 19 is what you're going to get in here. Okay, further moving ahead. Now, one thing we have learned so far is if I'm moving a plus number, plus 6 is there, towards the other side of the equal to, it becomes negative 6. Okay, if I'm moving a negative 5 from one side of the equation towards the other side, it becomes positive 5. If I'm making something 3L is there, if I'm sending it towards the other side of the equation, this is in multiplication, goes towards this other side and goes in division. Okay. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to start with the next questions, the two next questions. Okay, so okay, likewise, if something is there, 4 upon L is, sorry, now starting with the part B questions, this is also, everything in algebra will be given with the just term called as solve. Okay, so when I'm doing it, it is given as, the first thing is given as 3x is equal to 45 is given to me here. So how do I solve it? I have to make x as the subject. To make x as the subject, I have to keep sending everything towards the other side of the equation. Okay, so this 3 is in multiplication with x. So when it goes, multiplication becomes division. So x is equal to 45 upon 3. Then 3 ones are, 3 ones are again, it will go, and 15. 3 5s are. So x is equal to 15 will be the term that you will get. Further ahead, 5m plus 7 is equal to 17 is given to us. Then how do we solve it? To solve this question, now m and 5, they are very much closer to each other. 7 is a little far from it, so I'm going to send it towards the other side. It becomes 5m is equal to 17 minus 7, which will become 5m is equal to 10 it becomes. Okay, it becomes 10. Then I'm going to set it down. M is equal to 10. It is in multiplication, goes in division. Then 5 ones are, 2s are. So m is equal to 2 is what I get for this one. Moving ahead, we have 10p plus 10p upon 3 is equal to 20. Then how do I solve this thing? 10p, now if you see, the 10p is in multiplication with this, and this is in division. So when division goes towards the other side, it goes in multiplication. Division becomes multiplication. So 10p is equal to 20 into 3. That becomes 10p is equal to 60. 2 3s are 6 and 0. Okay, now this is in finished. Now what is happening over here? This is in multiplication. When this goes down, it goes in, this goes towards the other side, it goes in division. Okay, so p is equal to 60 upon 10. Okay, this 0 is gone. You will be left with p is equal to 6. Now did you observe one thing? When I was sending the multiplication terms, multiplication means I'm drawing a straight line. Division means I'm drawing a straight line. The position where I'm sending, I'm drawing that line. If it is addition, I'm making a U and sending it towards the other side. So that I understand, by practicing again and again, I understand where to send what terms. Okay. Likewise, we have the question x by 5 is equal to minus 3. This is in division. So when it goes, it should go up. From the denominator, it is supposed to go to the numerator. Division has to become the multiplication. So it becomes x is equal to minus 3 into 5. So x is equal to minus 15. It will become 3 5s are 15. Okay. Now, if you look at this one, this is in division, you will say. But no, I'm not talking just about this. I'm talking about the whole fraction, because there is no variable. It is just like a number like this that is there. So when I was sending, I have to send the full thing towards the other side. The fraction also likewise is supposed to go completely towards the other side. So that is going to go here. X is equal to 4 by 3 plus becomes minus 1 by 3. Since the denominators are same, you are just going to operate the numerators. X is operate means you're going to perform the operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These are called as operations. Okay. So 4 minus 1 upon 3, that becomes 3 upon 3. Then it will reduce and become equal to 1. Now going ahead, we have the next question. 10p is equal to 500. Then how do I solve it? This is in multiplication with p, so it goes into division. So p and division means down. So 500 upon 10. This 0 is gone. 50 divided by 1, it will be 50 only. So p is equal to 50 you will get here. P is equal to 50. You leave it like this or rewrite it again, does not matter much, doesn't make much difference. Further ahead, 20p plus 5 is equal to 45. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to send this towards the other side. This is in multiplication, so we'll send it later. Let's first simplify this. 20p is equal to 45 plus becomes minus 5. That becomes equal to 40. And 20p is already here. Then this is in multiplication, so it goes in division. P is equal to 40 divided by 20. This 0 is gone. I'm left with 4 upon 2. 4 ones are 4 twos are. So P is equal to 2 you will get. Fine. Then we have 4s is equal to minus 20 is given. There is only multiplication. So multiplication goes towards the other side, becomes division. So S is equal to minus 20 upon 4. Then 4 ones are 4 fives are. Same table. S is equal to negative 5 is what I get. Okay. Now next one is 2p plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, so what happens, this plus 8 has to go towards the other side. 2p is equal to minus 8 I will get. Okay, and then p is in multiplication with 2, so goes towards the other side, becomes division. Minus 8 upon 2, which will become 2 ones are 2 fours are. Negative 4 will be the answer that you're going to get. Okay, likewise 2q plus 6 is equal to 2 is given to us. So when I send this towards the other side, it becomes 2q is equal to 2 minus 6. Then 2q is equal to minus 4 I will get. Then this is in multiplication, goes towards the other side. Q is equal to minus 4 upon 2. 2 ones are 2s are. So q will be negative 2. Do not forget to put the negative sign in here. Okay, then we have 3s is equal to 0. Now here this is in multiplication, goes towards the other side, division. 0 upon 3. Can you divide anything with 0? It is not possible. Okay, it is really not possible for us to divide it with 0. Further ahead, we have another question which is taken as 2q plus 6 is equal to 15. First, this goes in here. It becomes 2q is equal to 15 plus 6 becomes minus 6, which can be solved as 9. Okay, so 2q is equal to 9. Then this is in multiplication, goes to division. Q is equal to 9 upon 2 you will get. So since it is like this, you can leave it like this itself, or you can reduce and write it in decimal also. But I would suggest stop it here, doesn't matter, doesn't make much difference. Now continuing with the questions that is given over here, it is given that minus 4 plus 7 is equal to minus 4 plus s is equal to 7. This is a simple kind of a question that we've already done, isn't it? What we are going to do, we have to make s as the subject, and to make s as the subject, s will remain on this side and minus 4 will go to the other side. So s is equal to, when minus 4 goes, it becomes plus 4. So s is equal to 7 plus 4, that is equal to 11 is what you get in here. Okay, now look at this question. In here, in this particular question, you have two terms. Here is also with the variable, here is the variable as well. Then how do I solve this question? Okay, so in questions as such, we are supposed to bring all the variables together and all the consonants together. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll bring this number onto this side. I will bring all the variables on one side. Either I can bring variables here, consonants here, or variables here and consonants here. Either way it will be possible, not a big deal. Okay, we can do anything possible. Okay, but for me, for us, because we have been taking variables on this side, we'll keep it like that. We'll bring the 4 towards this side. Okay, we have 2x, this comes here, this is going to come here, minus 4x it becomes. Okay, equal to 5 is here. Then what about this negative 5? It has to go towards the other side. Okay, for us to simplify it, it has to go towards the other side. So minus 5 goes towards the other side, it becomes plus 5. Okay, this will subtract. 2x minus 4x minus 2x it will become. Subtraction is there because this is plus, this is negative. Different sign, subtraction. Answer is 2. Which sign will this get? It will always get the bigger number sign. Write it down. always gets the bigger number sign. So what is big? 4. 4 is having negative, so the answer will be negative here. Okay, and this becomes 10. Now you see that this is in multiplication. So when it goes towards the other side, it goes in division. So 10 upon minus 2. Then 2 ones are, 2 fives are. So x is equal to 5 is what I get here. Okay. Likewise, I will change this question because we have done this question, this type of question. We will just send this towards the other side. We'll quickly do this. It becomes 7x is equal to negative 5. Goes towards the other side, becomes plus 5. This completely negative and positive becomes a 0. So 7x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 upon 7. Multiplication goes to division. X is equal to 0 upon 7 you will get. And 0 upon 7 will be 0. Sorry. It will be 0. Okay. So you'll get it as 0. But if I change the same question as 7x minus 5 is equal to minus 5x, I'm putting now. I'm changing the question to do like this type of questions. Now what is going to happen here? All the x terms together, consonants together. So I'll bring this on the x side. Then this is a constant term. It has to go here. Isn't it? Fine. Then this becomes 7x minus 5 comes here. It becomes plus 5 is equal to minus 5 goes and becomes 5. Okay. Then 7 plus 5 is going to be how much? 7x plus 5x, 12x. 12x is equal to 5 you will have. Then this is in multiplication. It goes towards the other side. We have to ultimately make x as a subject. So x is equal to 5 upon 12 you will get. Okay, that's how we solve this questions. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add y to this one again. Because the simple ones we have done so many questions based on that. Now let's do this type of question. So 17y minus 4y is equal to minus 7. Abhi tak what we have done, we were bringing all the y terms together. But this time I'm going to show you to send, we can send the y terms to the other side. This side also we can send to the right hand side. So 17 is equal to, 17 will remain here itself. This is going towards the other side. So equal to comes here, minus 7y, minus 4 goes there and becomes plus 4y. Okay, 17 remains as it is. What did I tell you? That different signs of subtraction. Subtraction means what will the answer get? Bigger number sign. So minus, this will become minus 3y. Okay, now this is in multiplication with y. So multiplication goes towards the other side, it goes in division. So 17 upon minus 3 is equal to y. Minus 17 upon 3 is equal to y. It can be, this is how it can be done. Okay, so you can send the y terms together and the variations can be possible is what we learn in here. Okay, next question is 3s is equal to 1 minus 2s. Now because there's only one constant term this side it is there, I will bring this 2s here. Okay, when I bring the 2s here, minus 3s plus 2s is equal to 1. This will become minus 1, bigger number sign, different sign, subtraction. Minus 1s is equal to 1 you will get here. Okay, now how am I supposed to keep it? Yeah. So this becomes minus 1 is equal to s. Now this is in multiplication, send it down. S is equal to 1 upon minus 1. That becomes minus 1. S is equal to minus 1 you will get. Okay. Now further ahead, a by 5 is equal to, a by 5 plus 3 is equal to 2 you have. Okay. So how are we going to do this question? First we will send the 3 towards the other side. Now further moving ahead, we are doing this question. So a upon 5 plus 3 is equal to 2 is given. So first of all, because a is in relationship with the 5, we cannot send directly 5 towards the other side. We need to send this 3. We need to send this 3 towards the other side. Okay. So when it goes towards the other side, it becomes a is equal to a upon 5 is equal to 2 minus of 3. That becomes a upon 5 is equal to minus 1. Then this is in division, so it goes into multiplication to the numerator top. So a is equal to minus 1 into 5. That becomes negative 5. Okay. Now further ahead, we have questions like 3l upon 2 is equal to 2 upon 3. Now here if you see, this is in division. So this should go in multiplication. It should go up. From down, it has to go up. So it becomes 3l is equal to 2 into 2. This is in division, goes to multiplication by 3. Okay. Now This becomes 4 upon 3. Then this is in multiplication, it has to go in division. So it will go along with this, or along with this it will go. So it is 3L is equal to 4 upon 3 is there. We'll bring it down. It becomes L is equal to 4 upon 3 times of 3. Now it is going in division only. But division के term के साथ और एक आ रहा है, और एक आएगा. So we cannot do addition here. We have to do multiplication in here. So it becomes 4 upon 9 will be the answer for this one. Okay, moving ahead, we have 2b upon 3 minus 5. So I'm going to send this minus 5 towards this side first. Okay, so 2b upon 3 will remain as it is. 3 plus 5 we will get. 2b upon 3 is equal to 8. Now this is in division, it has to go numerator. 2b is equal to 8 times of 3, that becomes 24. b is equal to, this has to go down, 24 upon 2. This is in multiplication, goes in division. 2 ones are 12, sir. So b is equal to 12 you will get. Likewise, 7m plus 17 upon 2 is given to me. So this whole fraction, it is a fraction, the whole thing, and it is in addition, right? So the whole fraction will go in subtraction. So 7m is equal to 13 minus 19 upon 2. Now fraction and decimal you have, so what you're going to do, take 1, multiply with 2 here, multiply with 2 here, because we want to make the denominators equal. 7m is equal to, the denominators will become equal. 13 2s are 26 minus 19 you will get. So 7m is equal to 26 minus 19 is, okay, so this becomes 7 upon 2 it becomes, okay. Now this 7 is in multiplication, I have to send it towards the other side. So m is equal to, it goes down. So where does it go? 2 into 7 it goes, okay. Denominator में जाएगा, डिनोमिनेटर के साथ प्रीवियसली ऑलरेडी एक डिनोमिनेटर है तो उसके साथ वो मल्टीप्लिकेशन हो जाएगा. So this is what I get. Then you see this is in multiplication and this is in the division form. So this 7 can get cancelled and I will be left with m is equal to 1 by 2. I'll be left with, okay. Now if suppose this particular thing, let's take a consideration, so m is equal to 7 by 2 plus 7 है, तो तब हम ऐसे नहीं कट कर सकते. It is not possible for us to cut it like that. We have to just leave it like that itself. It will become 7 by 9 it will become, okay. Just because they were in multiplication, only then I can cut it. They both were in multiplication, so I can cut the numerator and denominator like this, okay. Now going to the next question that is given here, 2y minus 1 by 2 is equal to this. First of all, we'll send this complete fraction over to the other side. 2y is equal to minus 1 by 3. Minus goes and becomes plus 1 by 2. So again, we have to make the denominators equal. So this multiplies by 2, multiplies by 2. This multiplies by 3 and multiplies by 3. Minus 2 plus 3 by 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 6 will come here, which becomes 1 upon 6. Fine, happy we are. So 2y is equal to 1 by 6 we get. Now here, why not negative 1? Because the big number sign, they both subtracted and big number sign is positive, so we're taking it like that. This is in multiplication, which had to go in the division. So division, already one term is there. So it will become 1 is equal to 1 by 6 into 2, that becomes 1 by 12 is the answer for it. So that's how pretty much we solve these questions. Let's move to the part C of it.